The United Nations Development Programme unveiled its highly anticipated 2024 Asia-Pacific Human Development Report in Mongolia today, identifying 3 transformative directions to advance human development in the region amid turbulent and uncertain conditions globally. The report emphasizes prioritizing people at the core of development, recalibrating growth strategies, and driving change.
The key focus of the report is a call for a future-fit governance approach, highlighting anticipation, adaptability, and agility as essential qualities to effectively address the unique development challenges and opportunities faced by countries in the region, including Mongolia. The report states people and communities should not be passive beneficiaries, but active agents who engage fully in economic, social, and political life. It emphasizes the importance of building human security while remaining committed to a healthy environment and exercising careful stewardship of the planet for the future generations.
The report comes at the time when the world is facing a lot of challenges and potentially very turbulent future. So it looks into the state of the human development in the region of Asia-Pacific, but also it looks into why there is a need for change and how that change can happen. The report confirms, in fact, that yes, Asia-Pacific is a region that has been kind of the birthplace of the human development approach and export-driven growth. And it has progressed a lot over the past 3 decades in terms of the human development. But also the report comes with a very clear message, assessment that that advancement has recently stalled. There is a regression, in fact, that and that it has been marred with disparities within and between the countries, and that there is a digression at the moment.
To empower people as active agents of change, the report urges countries to prioritize people's present and future needs. This includes revisiting strategies toward human development and growth, better integrating the two, and intensifying efforts to transform strategy into practice.
Over the past three decades, around 90% increase in the Human Development Index for the region has been seen. This is the largest increase of that kind in the world, in fact. So that is extremely important to recognize. 1.5 billion people have been in this region have been lifted out of the extreme poverty. And that is a really impressive achievement. But that came at the cost of disparity. The disparity within the region, within the country still is persistent. And we talk there about disparity for women, for youth. Many people are still into the informal sector. Millions of people still work trapped into the formal sector, and a number of other vulnerable, marginalized groups. So that type of concerns the rapid growth, but also with the increasing disparities, characteristics of the region. And then the third that we have seen lately in the past recent years is about the trend of reducing of digression in the human development, and that came within the global context of pandemics, of that the impact of the war in Ukraine, or in general the cost of living crisis. That is a phenomenon that we have seen globally in 2022. With the Human Development Report, and that type of regression into the Human Development Index is also characteristic for Mongolia.
The report underscores the importance of a strong focus on economic competitiveness and diversification when recalibrating growth strategies. It highlights that the human development cannot be achieved solely through economic growth. Recalibrating growth requires equitable and inclusive development to advance human well-being.
The Human Development Index is based upon three indicators. The first one is the Life Expectancy Index, the second one is the Education Index, and the final one is the Per Capita Income Index, or the index related to employment. As I just mentioned in my report, Mongolia ranks 96th out of 191 countries in the world in terms of the Human Development Index. In two of the three main indicators, the Life Expectancy Index and the Per Capita Income Index, Mongolia lags far behind. Mongolia's Education Index is about average compared to other countries. So, when we are talking about the factors and indicators in the society, because the economy is connected, it's possible to recover the economy and reach other sectors of society through inclusive growth, and the three main indicators will support each other and move forward.
According to the latest Sustainable Development Goals Progress Report, the Asia-Pacific region is not on track for achieving any of the SDGs. According to Mongolia's latest voluntary national review, presented in September 2023, out of the measurable 83 SDG indicators, only 32 are on track to meet their targets by 2030.